And just like that, the final episode of the recording session has begun. Welcome back to Ace Attorney Dual Destinies. I am your host, MegaShadowFist, Isekai Video Games, Isekai Commentary. And when we last left off, what were we doing, ladies and gentlemen? We were doing things, and now we're doing even more things, of course. We were examining the stage. And, yeah, we came across this piece of paper, so let's go to continue. October, Q120. What's that supposed to mean? I believe I read that in Athena's voice in the last episode. A test score, maybe? Pretty impressive when you consider that 100 is a perfect score. I don't see how even Hugh can get beyond perfect. Fraulein, shall we inspect the banner again, now that it has been unraveled? Hugh, scrap added to the court record. Discovered on stage, it appears to be a piece of paper torn from a notebook. The name Hugh is written on it. Okay, examine. This is the emblem that's on Judy's school uniform. Hey, you're right. Wait a sec. It's hard to see against the red material, but look. There's a dark red stain here, just under the emblem. This banner was on a wire connected to the art room. Right, and the art room is where the murder occurred. Are you thinking what I'm thinking? This stain might be for the victim's blood. Wow. Grade A detective work there. It's not like that's something you should have noticed, like, immediately upon looking at it, but okay. School banner added to the court record. A large banner that was hung by a wire between the stage and art room. A trace amount of blood was found on it. Wait, aren't I supposed to be reading those in... Okay, whatever. There's nothing else to examine except for this. This statue doesn't look anything like you, Mr. Wright. You or Mr. Wright. The goddess bearing scales and a sword. She's a symbol of fairness and strength. But she and her symbols were shattered along with the statue of you and Mr. Wright. This is a direct challenge to the rule of law. Well, if they want to fight, they've got one. Whoa, take it down a notch, Tiger. Let's do the fighting for when we find our culprit. And that should be everything. Whew, that was a whole lot of poking around in such a short time. Does that mean you're satisfied? Actually, there was one more thing I wanted to check out. See that metal fence back there? There's just one segment, so it seems out of place. It looks like they've in the process of removing them after the stage was set up. But they've never able to finish on account of the murder. You should take a look if you think it could be important. This track looks man-made. Hey, you're right. And it looks like it starts from behind the backdrop. Maybe a big-body pro wrestler was hiding back there. Well, that was totally random, but we'll never know until we take a look. Looks like something was being dragged through here. And this is where it started. Yeah, but whatever it was, it's long gone. Must have been pretty heavy. Perhaps it was used in setting up the school festival. Oh, then I guess it wasn't a pro wrestler. Still, this could be something important. Well, that's about it for the stage. Right, I think we better search the art room next. I think I'll hang around here for a while, but make sure to tell me once you find it, yeah? Find what? What else? The governor's banner that disappeared on the stage. You never know. It just might be connected to the case at hand. Really? Or does he just want his banner back? Sssss! Don't tell me. So I'm sure that's... Hey! That box! It just took off running. I have a pretty good idea who that is. As I suspect you do, too. Come on, we can't afford to have any weird articles written about us. The maintenance area is over in that direction after that box. October 25th, theme is Legal Academy. Maintenance room. Area. The Tri-State Area! Miriam, you're liable to get tossed in the garbage truck if you hang around here. I'm just an empty box, and that's what you do with them. You throw them away. White pass clean with crime cleaner. Get sparkling clean with brute force. Of course, it's gotta be like a 1950s ad, so you have to have a tune to it. Ooh, going to white pass the clean with crime cleaner. Get started clean with brute force. Do 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 do, yeah! Thank you. I come here all day. Hey, did you change boxes? I like the new look. What does it matter anymore? I was a complete failure in court today. My work, my pride, my dreams, everything I've worked so hard for, gone. Sorry, Miss Scuttlebutt, but doesn't believing you had a scoop when you really didn't make you a failure as a reporter? A failure as a reporter? Gah 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 gah! Gah 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 gah! Come to think of it, calling her a failure as a reporter might have been a bit extreme. Yes! No! Skullmate despises me, pack me away where I'll never see the light of day. I've been cast aside and waste away into a big pile of mushy paper mache. I kind of feel responsible for this, but now's our chance to prod her for information when she's vulnerable. Oh, yeah, you probably could have worded that a little bit better, but sure. I bet that's what you were just thinking. What kind of person do you think I am? He read me like a book. I mean, sure, you could have worded that a little bit better. Let's see. The last time we talked, we did not have all of your information. If you want to give me a present, slip it through. I'm a danger, toxic. Yeah, you are toxic. It's alright, Miss Scuttlebutt. Nothing to say about the tape recorder. Alright, glowing costume photo. Nothing to say about that. School camera photo. I was the one that took the pictures. Lady Justice. Nothing to say about that. Hugh Scrap. Nothing to say about that. School banner. Nothing to say about that. Okay. Well, Miss Scuttlebutt, let's have a talk then. Scuttling Scuttlebutt. That was you on the stage earlier, wasn't it? Why'd you run off like that? Take a look at this. Why are you showing me a burnt up old rag? Wait, it's really hard to see, but I think that's the Gaviner's logo there. So this is the banner that disappeared? It's all burned up. Don't look at me, I just happened to find it in the incinerator. Incinerator? Did Blackwell actually make good on his threat to burn her box? We should probably try to find out whether someone tried to destroy this on purpose. Yeah, this banner's sounding less and less unrelated to our case, Apollo. Burnt fragments added to the court record. The burnt remnants of the Gaviner's banner that was tossed into the incinerator later found by Miriam. The deaths of despair. Miriam? I owe you an apology. I shouldn't have said you were a failure as a reporter. Too late. I already decided journalism just isn't for me. The last step is to erase all the photos on my PC. I'm really gonna do it. Here goes. 5%. 10%. 4 years of my life down the drain. Shouldn't we stop her, Athena? Seriously. Miriam, you should keep publishing your paper. I didn't mean what I said, okay? You didn't mean it. Oh, no, my photo stopped! Cancel abort! By the way, why does your laptop sound like that, I wonder? Did you stop it in time? Deletion progress 99% complete.
There are only 2 pictures left.
What she should have done is use... Okay, I can't help it. I'm making too many JoJo things. References. But there are only 2 pictures left. One is probably the one where she is with her friends. When they were friends.
What are you gonna do now, Athena? Your turn to make this right.
I know! Your photo technique. Don't worry, Miriam. Your photos may be gone, but the memory of your photographic genius will live on forever in all of our hearts. By the way, this is why you have backups. This is why you keep backups of this stuff.
Oh, Athena, that was cringeworthy.
Hey, Miriam, check this out! You took some amazing photos of the 3 of them. I'm sure they really appreciated it.
Obviously, I'm the ace member of the newspaper club, the only member, in fact.
I know this won't make up for the photos you lost, but here are your newspapers back. Themis Herald and Themis Herald Extra returned to Miriam.
There's no rest for the wicked. I plan on pursuing those 3 for as long as I live.
Miriam, why are you so obsessed with Juniper, Hugh, and Robin?
Obsessed? I'm obsessed with them. It's just, they were so close ever since their freshman year. So, well...
Athena, are you thinking what I'm thinking? Yeah, I think that's the only explanation.
Wait a second, you're not thinking what I think you're thinking.
That's exactly what he's thinking, Miriam! You want another little trio!
Gak! Gak gak! Gak 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 gak! How could you possibly do that?
Oh no!
That's one abused laptop.
Seriously.
Gak 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 gak! My laptop won't turn on. Never thought my life would end so soon. A mere 17 years.
Now I really feel bad. Oh, I know! Miriam, we have a laptop at the office. We'd be happy to lend it to you.
Huh? You have a laptop I could use?
Sure, but on one condition. I want you to ask Judy, Hugh, and Robin if you can hang out with them.
What? Like I could ever do that?
Sorry, but that's the deal if you want to borrow a laptop.
You scare me sometimes, Athena. You're like good cop, bad cop all rolled into one.
It's amazing, isn't it?
Gak, 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 gak. Fine, I'll do it, if that's all you want.
Yay! I'll be by later to bring you the laptop.
Wait! It's not like I owe you anything, but here.
Thanks! Oh, it's a set of pictures. Looks like they're setting up the stage.
Yeah, I took them when they were putting the stage's backdrop into place.
Wow, you sure have an eye for photography. From what I can make out, anyway.
These are the last 2 photos that didn't get deleted. They're all yours.
Stage set photos added to the court record. It's a lot of responsibility. The last 2 of Miriam's photos, they show the students setting up the stage's backdrop on the night of the murder. I'm pretty sure I'm supposed to be reading those in everyone's voices, but I completely forgot because the special case was Phoenix, so I didn't have to do that.
Well, see you around, scary lawyer lady. That was really impressive, Athena. What's next?
Well, I'd like to talk to Hugh or Robin if possible.
Okay, let's walk around and see if we can find them.
Alright then, let's go to the art room. Whoa, that's, interesting, to say the least. Let's see if we can see any famous people in the background. We see, Julius Caesar. I don't know who that is, actually. We see Sir Isaac Newton. I don't know if that's Isaac Newton. Then we see the judge. I don't know if that's the judge. Let's see, you have, I was about to say Miss Scuttle, but that's not Miss Scuttle, but that's Miss Woods. Guilty! Okay, well. Fortunately, October 25th, Famous Legal Academy, 3rd floor art room. Our love is not a drug. Well, here it is, the art room where the grisly crime occurred. Let's start looking. Stop right there. This is an active crime scene. No unauthorized personnel allowed. What? Can't you make an exception? You won't even notice we're... Freeze! I don't think so. No exceptions. No, now move along. Nothing to see here. He doesn't seem very accommodating this time. Let's try again later. Very accommodating. Very accommodating this time. Let's try again later. Move! Get out the way. Get out the way. Get out the way. Move! Get out the way. Get out the way. Get out the way. Move! Get out the way. October 25th. Themis Legal Academy. First floor hallway. Hey, that's Hugh over there! How's it going, Mr. Goner? Hugh, we wanted to work with you if you don't mind. If it was Mr. Wright, then sure, but you two... Meh. I knew it. There's a hint of discord in Hugh's voice. You're not getting off that easy. After all, you're a possible suspect, plus you actually confessed in court. Whatever. So what do you want from me? But make it brief. I don't have a lot of time, and I assume you don't either. What makes you say that, buddy? Bucko? We have plenty of time. Alright? So, first and foremost, I have had that court's autopsy report. Random check from the mouth breather. Look here, buddy. I was alive before you were alive. So, actually, we're the same age. You could actually be a couple months older than me, depending. But still, I was alive before you were alive, so... Present... Let's see what we got here. Lady Justice. Hugh Scrap. It just means there's a name here. Huh, that's my name. But how should I know what it's doing there? But being that the whole campus looks up to me, I'm not surprised if I find my name mentioned here and there. And I'm not surprised he said that, being the narcissist he is. That's the same thing as a whatchamacallit, I think, probably. As the journal. Burnt fragments. Nothing to say about anything. Dude, you are useless. Oops. 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 Don't do that. Stage setup photos. Okay. Useless as usual. Let's go ahead and talk. Why did you confess? About your confession today. You weren't serious about that, were you? Let's just say I had no choice thanks to a certain lawyer who failed to get the job done. Well, excuse me, princess. So, you're really prepared to take the blame for this? Not gonna happen. The voice in the tape is female, so that rules me out. Let's put it this way. You don't actually believe that ridiculous play on words, do you? Well, my confession is just like that. A means to an end, or as we say around here. The end justifies the means. Ugh, but I actually do believe the voice is shouting Hugh O'Connor. Juniper's confession is quite advantageous for the real killer. But if Robin or I were actually the killer, we wouldn't have confessed. It's that simple. Even you should be capable of such reasoning, or have I overestimated you? You'll make a great lawyer someday. I mean, you seem to enjoy getting under people's skin. Could Hugh and Robin's confessions really prove their innocence instead of their guilt? This is going to take some serious thinking on my part. Relation to Blackwell. It sure looked like Prosecutor Blackwell was twisting your arm to testify earlier today. Is there some sort of secret he's using against you? I have no intention of saying anything more. Now, if you'll excuse me... Hold. I am not through with you yet. It seems the rogue prosecutor has it out for me. Leave, and we just might discuss you know what. No, wait! One little statement and Mr. Cool loses it? What's that all about? I changed my mind. I'll stay and testify. You really are a rank amateur. Even if that were true, you'd think I'd open up to you. So he's not denying it. That secret might be causing the discord in his voice. Then again, we have the same problem with Junie and Robin. You're just wasting your time and mine. Next question. Court's planner. About that meeting with Professor Court on the 23rd, why did you want to see you? I have no intention of telling you. You'll have to force it out of me. Any way you can. Professor Mean strikes again. Then again, Hugh is in the lawyer course. But didn't Professor Court used to say that the only good result is the truth? That's the whole point of the... I don't know what I'm talking about right now. So why don't you drop this whole charade and just tell me the truth? The truth? How can you be so sure it will help you solve this case? The truth isn't necessarily your friend, nor Juniper's for that matter. No, you're wrong! I don't care what anyone says, I'm going to defend Junie the right way, using the truth. That's the only way to honor Junie's wishes in Professor Court's memory. I see. Very well, Miss Cykes. I'll testify tomorrow about that truth you're so interested in. Hugh! But... Don't look to me if something happens to Juniper because of it. Understand? What's that supposed to mean? What a terrible thing to say. I thought you guys were friends. Yes, we were. Until just recently, actually. Were? I already told Juniper, so I might as well tell you. I don't really care about her anymore. What? Why? Zen and the Art of Mastering the Bar exam. I never really took the time to look at the, really? Civil law, criminal law, and... I can't read the middle one. '25th edition. Just as I have Maizuka, she has a side you've never seen. Juniper's not all sunshine and rainbows like you think she is. What are you saying? This conversation is over. I say I don't have a lot of time, and I mean it. Hugh, wait. He's gone. He doesn't care about her anymore. Why would he say that? That didn't go so well. I guess he just has to pin her hopes on his testimony tomorrow. Athena, what do you say we head over to the art room? Might be a nice change of pace. Hopefully the police have completed their investigation. Alright, we don't really have much time left anyway. October 25th, Themis Legal Academy, 3rd floor art room. Ha ha ha! Why, if it isn't my little lawyer friends again. Thanks again for lawyering that soul banner for us earlier. Don't mention it. Helping those in need is what my brand of justice is all about. Right. So this art room is where the murder actually occurred. That's right. You can't see it with the naked eye, but there's blood on the floor. That area roped off in the middle of the room marks the spot. The police investigation is done, so if you want to look around, knock yourselves out. There's more to examine, huh?
Stretch.
Examine. There's a whole lot of stuff to examine, isn't there? Examine. A picture of a girl wearing a floral hat. Oh, it has the artist's name right here. C. Court. Wow, Professor Court must have painted this. Oh, maybe the middle C was middle C like it's a piano. Constance Court. So civil court, Constance Court, and case and Metropolitan Court. Or civil. No, I think no. We couldn't. No, it was still something law. I don't know. So, is this what they consider art? I really don't get it. I swear I've seen this girl before. Are you? Come on. There's an air of fragility about her, and those pity-inducing eyes! Who is this again? Her name's at the top of my tongue! Really, girl? What are you doing? Examine. Hey! Hey, it's gone. Remember that strange statue in the school camera photo? You're right! Wonder where it is! I was a member of the Fine Arts Club. Maybe she could shed some light on this. Some wire and a winch. So this is how they reel the banners in and out. There's a nice view of the stage from here. Prosecutor Gavin is still standing in front of the broken statue. So it really wasn't you, Apollo? Don't worry, you can tell me. I won't tell anyone. Why'd you just... I'll never clear my name unless we catch the real culprit. I can see the other half of the building over there, and the corner stage down below. Yeah, this must be the window Detective Fulbright stuck his head out of earlier. Oh yeah, thanks for the help, Detective! A true champion of justice always comes running to those in need. Great, then how about telling us Prosecutor Blackwood's strategy for tomorrow? Alright, let me think. Well? Oh, hey, I'm not falling for that. So close I could almost taste it. Now you have the elephant. What was his name again? I forgot. Oh, hey, look! That's you on this mobile, Apollo, a red demon! A red demon? Looks more like a snake curled around a brush to me. No, see the antennas and the yellow spots on its back? Anyone can see it's a ladybug. No, it's the elephant thing. Wasn't that the elephant thing? Oh, there's a... I guess we'll just have to agree to disagree. Fine, we can investigate this further at a later date, agreed? Okay, let's do that. You okay with that, Athena? I really regret bringing this up. A picture of a girl wearing a floral hat? Oh, it has the artist's name right here! R. Newman. Wow, Robin must have painted this! Is this Juniper? The clothes are different, but... Oh, look! There's a piece of paper stuck to the back. Let's see what it says. Completely lacks Professor Quart's artistry. Artistry must keep practicing. Robin. Huh. I think this is plenty good myself. I wonder what it would have looked like if Professor Quart had painted Juniper. I bet it would have been really artistic looking. Huh, I wonder myself. Anywho. Isn't this a mock trial script? Actually, there's a whole bunch of them here. Let's see. Looks like everyone from the judge course submitted one. The victim, Constance Court, was a fine art club's advisor, so she probably spent a lot of time up here in addition to her other duties. This isn't where I keep a bunch of scripts, but I wager that's how they've wound up here. Poor stressed out overworked Professor Court. I know exactly how that feels. You must, because your desk always looks like a tornado hit it. You're one to talk, Apollo! Me? What about Mr. Wright? Maybe we should rename the firm Wright Stuff All Over the Place Agency. Seriously, the messiness of that place really gets on my nerves. Yes, I am! 3 books sitting on a shelf. A judge or defendant, either a lawyer or prosecutor. The bearded one must be the judge, and the bummed-out looking one, the defendant. Look, there's another one that's fallen onto the floor. I wonder which one fell, the lawyer or the prosecutor? Think, Apollo, think! This could tell us how tomorrow's trial will go! I'll just wait for tomorrow's horoscopes, thanks. Yeah! Here we go, examine. Look, a piece of pottery! Looks like it's already been fired! I bet Robin made it. And I bet it won't last long, not with the way she deals with her own work anyway. Yeah, it seems like such a waste. I mean, this one already has some color on it. It looks like it's just bloodstains the way the glaze was dribbled onto it. Just like bloodstains. And just as we trust, that does look like bloodstains. We better examine it at once. I get it. The victim was stabbed in the middle of the room where the big bloodstain is. And then brought over here, at which point some of her blood dripped onto these pieces. That means the body very well could have been dropped from this window. In the mock trial script, the body was dropped onto a mat. Then a ball cart was used to move it over to the stage. The maintenance area is below this room, and the storehouse there has a mat and ball court. So even the body was carried out just like in the script. The killer sure had a thing for Junie's script. Well, what did you expect? That's why we suspect the defendant in the first place. Well, you're wrong, and I'm going to prove it in court. Or so she says. Nothing there. Okay, well. So let the sun shine and treat it with a grin. It kind of looks like a prosecutor's badge on top of the statue. It is, actually. Just a little bit more colorful. But it's not like you look, it's not if you look real close. Another strange, difficult to understand work of art. Oh, look, it has a title! Guilty, guilty, guilty. Huh, real creative. Art. Either it's too abstract to understand, or as subtle as a sledgehammer. Examine. Hey, this area with a rope around it! That's where we detected a large blood stain. In short, the victim was stabbed here or somewhere close by. The fact that there's no visible blood means it was wiped up with something, right? Right, but we were able to detect trace amounts of blood. Merely wiping it up does not remove all evidence of wrongdoing in that. In a nutshell, is justice, right? I'd appreciate it if you let me have the cool lines. That's everything, isn't it? I believe so. I don't believe that I saw. There's that. Anything else, though? Oh, there's that, too. That's a script. Anything else? No, there's this. 3 more things. That's the same thing. A mock trial script on the floor, and nearby an envelope marked Use. I wonder if Miriam's script was ever really inside that envelope. Let's see here. By Miriam Scuttlebutt. And the title is Rogue et Noir, Crimson Blood and Dark Judgment. I wouldn't take part in that mock trial if she begged me. It says there are special rules allowing the payment of bribes while court is adjourned. Oh, and you can bring it up to $3 with the fabricated evidence. It also says, well, that's interesting. I kind of like the script, actually. Welcome to the darkest mock trial ever, where the end justifies the means. The prosecution claims this is the script that was supposed to have been used. But the scripts were selected by Professor Court, considering how much she valued the truth. I seriously doubt she picked a script entitled Crimson Blood and Dark Judgment. Wow, you have that title memorized already. It seemed interesting. It actually does seem like an interesting script to me. I don't know. Seems cool. There's a paint palette here. No surprise there, considering this is the art room. Looks like someone mixed yellow and red to make orange. I prefer yellow. You, on the other hand, are way too red. What's that supposed to mean? I think this is saying that the two of us have to work together to solve this case. Ooh, what if this is Professor Court sending us a message from behind the grave? Considering she didn't even know us? What about the blob right next to it? The one with red and green? That makes purple! Gavin! Wait, no, what? Red and green don't make... Red and blue make... Anywho. Maybe she's implying that you need more delicious greens in your diet? Are you saying Professor Court is watching over our dietary habit from the pearly gates? From the early pearly gates, not just the pearly gates. Now that looks like... Ew, my god, there's more! It's the clock. That's probably the important thing. Alright, let's examine. This is the clock that created that major problem for Junie. Let's take a closer look. Don't waste your time. I've checked it, and it's 100% accurate. You sure? How'd you check it? Of course I'm sure. I compared it to my own watch, see? Detective Fulbright, did you notice that your watch had stopped? It has. This is unacceptable. We obviously can't rely on him. Let's take a look for ourselves. Let's see. Wait a second. It's ahead by 1 whole hour. Well, Detective? But... This clock must have also been an hour ahead when this photo was taken. If so, that would fit perfectly with Junie's testimony. Prosecutor Blackwell won't like this. I almost feel sorry for the detective. Almost. You can at least pretend to feel sorry by wiping that big grin off your face. Wait, just 1 minute. The clock is an hour ahead right now, sure. But what proof do you have that it wasn't running ahead on the day of the crime? That's a good question. Wait, I think I just might have something. Detective Fulbright, you would agree that there is a moon outside the window, right? Sure, it looks like a nice drawing of a crescent moon. But if you look at the window in the back with a winch attached to it, you will see that the only view to be had is the opposite side of the school building. Then what's the moon doing here? I wonder. 6 p.m. you said, right? 6 p.m. you said. Okay, so at 6 p.m. would be when the waxing was when the first quarter moon would be at its peak. That's supposed to be, like he said, it was a waning crescent, but I'm pretty sure that is not a waning crescent. That is a waxing crescent. In which case, a waxing crescent, and then okay. Anyway, Prosecutor Gavin, you were scheduled before the school festival, weren't you? That's right. But I hadn't seen the stage until yesterday. That backdrop with the starry sky and the big crescent moon isn't half bad. Wait, did I imagine him saying waning crescent? I must have imagined him saying that. Is it the same as the one painted on the stage backdrop? The proof's right here, detective. This shows it was 6 p.m. when the photo was taken. Say. That's right, but I hadn't seen the stage until yesterday. The backdrop, the starry sky and big crescent moon isn't half bad. And then she said, isn't this the same as the one paint on the stage backdrop? So, where's the, Oh! Okay. Present! I know what this moon really is! And if you look at this photo, you'll know too! This shows where the moon in the photo came from in the truth of Junior's testimony. What? Where? Where does it show that? If you look right here, it will all become crystal clear. Why do we even need to point this out? They were still prepping the stage, so his backdrop wasn't in place yet. This photo shows them in the process of moving the backdrop into position. I can see that. That's a big board hanging here. The size matches too. But there's no picture. That's a crucial detail. It is, but I believe that what we're seeing in this photo is the back of the board. The back of the... That's right, and at around 6 o'clock p.m. when this was taken, a photo of that same board was taken that board is being taken from the front. What do you mean by the front? The front is against the wall. That's where you're wrong. What about the window? Remember how we said the moon shouldn't even exist in this photo? Take a good look. Are you suggesting the moon is the one on the backdrop? Exactly. In short, this photo was taken while the backdrop was being moved. And as you can see here, it was around 6 o'clock when the backdrop was being set in place. So, the art room clock was running fast at least as far back as the day of the murder. How? How can I even face Prosecutor Blackwell now? Yes, I just blew a hole in a piece of the prosecution's evidence. Alright, guess that about wraps up all the important stuff. And we will then continue our investigation in the next episode. So first and foremost, we're going to save Ayurveda and my lawyer. And then what we're going to do is we're going to return to the title. Return to the title screen, yes please. Tap screen. Okay. And with all that said and done, what shall we do? I don't know, I believe it is time to end things off here. Because I am getting kind of fatigued. Sitting in this uncomfortable chair, and it's not fun for recording. It's not. Anyway, Lederhosen, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Kids next door, kids next door. No, what am I doing right now? Let's go ahead and end things off here, though. So, if you like this series of this series of videos, if you like this video, this series of videos, please feel free to leave a like. If you thought it was cool, please feel free to subscribe and join Team Strawberry today. Also, be sure to follow me on Twitter, twitter.com/MegaShadowFist. I'll be sure to leave that in the description. Thank you guys so much for watching, and this is MegaShadowFist signing out. Bye!